So, today's video is going to be a little bit different, I'd say, from my normal videos, which I guess is just mostly gaming related, or some maybe gaming commentaries, tutorials, just that sort of stuff really. Nothing, I don't know, I mean I posted probably what, 1-2 videos which were quite personal to me, but nothing too much I guess. But yeah, I want to start doing a bit more of these videos in terms of just talking, not just about personal stuff, but just things in general, because there can only be so much I can do to sit down and actually edit a video for gaming, because it just burns me out really. But besides all that, topic of today's video, something that's very personal to me, something that always has affected me and which always will be there, and that's depression. None of you, unless you know me in person or you are very close friends with me over the internet, will actually know the reasons behind my depression and how it got to the point where it got to now. But as of the last 2 or 3 days, it's just all come back and it's just hit me all at once. I'll give a brief overview of why my depression is obviously, well, why it's accumulated to the point where it has before. During school, had a lot of issues with kids, treated poorly, very poorly. I have a lot of health issues. I might have actually mentioned one of them in one of my previous videos. If you go back on my channel, I'm sure you can find them back when I used to do some commentaries. But besides that, yeah, depression is just a very big part of me. Not one that I'm proud to have. If anything, I'd much rather, not have depression. But unfortunately, it's here to stick with me, and it sucks because you try for so long, and sometimes you can make it disappear for what, a day or two, maybe a week, maybe even a month. But it can just all hit you at once. You can feel like you've got no one to turn to, or that you're alone, or that the whole world is against you, and nothing's gonna go your way, and nothing will go your way. These are just the unfortunate things that happen or that you feel when you are depressed. And for me personally, I don't really want to say how far into how depressed I've gotten, but I'm just gonna say that I've gotten to some really, really bad points, and fortunately I managed to turn myself around and actually get happy again. But I know at the moment I don't feel like I'm gonna get back to that end point where I just feel like there's nothing else to go for, but I'm hoping that I can try and keep myself away from that. And at the moment I think I'd say I'm doing a pretty decent job, but I guess only time will tell really. But life with depression, it's not easy. Even when you're happy, it's still at the back of your mind. Every day when I wake up, I'm either in a bit of pain or a lot of pain, or days when I wake up feeling well. I am genuinely happy when I do wake up not feeling rough and not being in pain. But then there was also that thought at the back of my mind saying, how long will this last? How long am I going to feel good for until shit hits the fan and I'm unfortunately unwell again? And I'm very fortunate to have the people I have around me. I got really, really close friends, even though most of my friends for me are actually on the internet, and I think of them just as my friends in real life. If anything, I've probably got more internet friends than I do in real life. And some people do look down on internet friends and they think, oh, they're behind a computer screen, they're not real people. But to me, they are real people. Everyone's got their own stories, their own problems, their own lives. The internet is a way which you can meet new people, and you can share experiences in your life with millions upon millions of different users. But I have no problem with internet, with meeting people on the internet, because they're no different to people you meet in real life. Yes, they're behind a computer screen. Yes, they could be across the other side of the world, but they're still people, you know. But you know, I am very fortunate to have the friends I have. You know, I got a beautiful girlfriend, love her, you know, to absolute bits. She means the absolute world to me, and she's helped me out through so much. She's the only person I've actually ever been able to really tell her or tell someone about myself, like in full detail, about like everything that's happened to me, everything that's wrong with me. She knows pretty much all of my secrets, and I'm very fortunate to have her. You know, she means everything to me. And the people, my friends, for example, you might have seen some of my gaming videos, Watch Tech, OUWD, Duck Games, all these people. I know Duck Games and OUWD in real life. I actually went to school with them, and Wedge, Zach, Walter, all those amazing lads. I met them on the internet, and you know, they're always there to talk to me whenever I need someone, which I am, you know, so grateful for. But yeah, this video, it's not actually easy to make. You know, people think, oh, you know, you can sit down and you can just talk about, you know, something that affects you so much, but sitting here right now and talking about it, it's definitely not easy. It's really not, you know. It is quite challenging because, you know, you're having to sort of bring yourself to come to terms with it, and unfortunately for me, there's a lot of things I've not really been able to come to terms with in terms of myself. You know, the things that are wrong with me. Depression for me is something that I feel like it's always going to be there. You know, whether or not it's present at the time, it's always going to be there in the back of my mind. And I know a lot of people out there who do have depression who feel the exact same way. You know, they can feel good for a few days, but it's always at the back of their mind, and they're not sure, you know, when they're going to feel like, you know, they're back down the rabbit hole again and they're trapped, you know, with all these emotions coming down. And for the past, 3 days, I've had to literally lock myself in my room, because if I go outside, I don't really want to. I'm not in the mental state at the moment, I guess, to actually go out into society and interact, because I don't want to risk, you know, because if I go out there, for example, and I'm low, I'm depressed, I'm not feeling like myself, you know, seeing other people happy, yes, you feel happy, but I don't know, I feel like I'd get more depressed. Like, it sounds cool, but like, when you're depressed, you just want to be happy. And if you see, I feel like personally, if you see other people being like really happy and they're having an amazing time, or someone there, like, if someone doesn't suffer with depression and you do suffer with depression, and you know, they're always happy, they're running around, they're jumping, they're having a great time, you know, and you're there, you know, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling down, you just want to feel happy all the time. But unfortunately, you know, it's something extremely difficult to overcome. I've had depression for years and years and years, and honestly, there have been times when, you know, I thought it went away, but ultimately it's always been in the back of my head. And unfortunately now, well, for the last 3 days, it's just hit me all at once. And you know, I'm trying my best to keep to keep a positive mindset and to keep going, but it is challenging. And if anyone out there, if any of you have depression, you know, and you go through little stages where you feel good and then you don't feel good, you'll probably know what I'm on about, you know, where you want it to come back, where you're feeling happy, but also you'll know how it feels, you know, when everything just comes crashing onto you and you don't know what to do, you don't know, you know, the best mental state to be in, all that stuff. So it is definitely challenging, but you know, I just gotta try my best and see where things go from there. But yeah, sorry for the, you know, lack of upload for the last 2 weeks. Just not really know what to post after those Fortnite videos. I might go back to gaming, but I do honestly just like sitting down and actually talking. So maybe I'll start doing more commentaries. If you want to hear any more personal stories, maybe ask me the questions in the comments. You know, if that's happened to me or if I can relate to it in any way, you know, I'll try and make a commentary about it. If any of you guys out there suffer with depression, you know, leave a comment down below or follow me on Twitter, because if you want to contact me or anything like that to talk, or, you know, links down there, so I'm going to social media. Feel free to go over there, send me a message. I've also made a Discord server which you guys can join. There's a link down for that in the description. You're more than welcome to join, you know, hang out, meet some new people, chat, play games, you know, or even post stuff. So if you've got any memes or any, you know, videos you want to share, feel free by all means, so come along. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. It will help you keep up to date with all of my new content. If you enjoyed the video, you know, make sure to leave a like. I really appreciate that as well. And yeah, until next time, guys, have a great day. I hope you all do well, and yeah, see you next time, guys.